Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm here to give you guys my WWE Marquee matches review, and this match is going to be me reviewing the men's Money in the Bank ladder match from 2017. Um, so I'm just going to get right into this. This obviously took place 4 years after the Money in the Bank ladder match in 2014. So I'll kind of do the same thing to explain what the differences in this match were versus then. Um, well, by this point, the brand split had been back for about a year. Um, the brand split came back in 2016, so they went back to having brand exclusive pay-per-views. This was a SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view. They went back to having two World Championships. But in this case, since this was only a SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view, you can only challenge for your SmackDown exclusive World Championship, which in this case was the WWE Championship. And then what else was different? Obviously, like I said, the roster. Um, and that's really about it, though. It was all different. It just was back to a brand split. Really, not a lot of differences, but that's some of them. So I'll kind of go over the competitors that were in this match and then go over the storylines that were taking place. The competitors were Baron Corbin, AJ Styles, Dolph Ziggler, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Um, and the pretty much a lot of these guys had a history going into this matchup. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn had a history with each other from their feud when in NXT and then on the main roster in 2016. Not really going to go into detail on it, but they pretty much had a history with each other, and obviously in the Indies. Um, Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens had a history with each other from their matches in 2016 over the Intercontinental Championship. Um, Baron Corbin and Sami Zayn had a history with each other from the match at Backlash earlier that year when Sami Zayn knocked off Baron Corbin in a match, and um, then Baron Corbin beat the crap out of Sami Zayn at one point. Sami Zayn and Shinsuke Nakamura had a history with each other from the match at NXT TakeOver Dallas in 2016 when Nakamura beat Sami Zayn in his debut in Sami Zayn's final night in NXT. Um, who else had a history in this match? Obviously, Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles had a history from the match at Wrestle Kingdom 10 when, I think Nakamura beat AJ Styles, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't remember exactly who won that match. And um, Dolph Ziggler and Shinsuke Nakamura had a history with each other when Shinsuke Nakamura beat Dolph Ziggler at Backlash in his first match on the main roster. Um, and then Baron Corbin. Actually, no, Baron Corbin and AJ Styles had a few matches with each other. AJ Styles and Kevin Owens had a history with each other because at the time Kevin Owens was the United States champion and they had some matches over the United States title. They had one at Backlash where Kevin Owens beat AJ Styles by countout, so he kind of beat him in a fluke victory. And yeah, those were really odd. So that's what I liked about this match is everybody in this match had some sort of issue with each other. Even AJ Styles and Dolph Ziggler, they had a few matches where they exchanged victories over each other. Um, Even Dolph Ziggler and Baron Corbin had a history with each other from 2016 and their trilogy of matches from Payback Kickoff, Extreme Rules Kickoff, and then Money in the Bank the previous year, where Ziggler beat him at Payback and Corbin beat him in the other two matches. So yeah, everybody had a history with each other in this matchup, pretty much. So let's kind of go over the match itself. This match took place obviously at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view in 2016. It took place on June 18th, 2017. And um, we had the commentary team of JBL, Tom Phillips, and Byron Saxton. And I'm just going to stop breaking down this match. The host of this marquee match, I forgot to say it again, but whatever, was Charlie Caruso. That's really not important. And before the match starts, as Shinsuke Nakamura is making his entrance, Baron Corbin attacks him from behind, beats the crap out of him, hits him with the ladder, and just beats the crap out of him. And then he grabs a camera, beats the crap out of Nakamura with the camera, and pretty much just kind of leaves Nakamura unable to compete in the match. So they start the match anyways, and it kind of just starts off into a brawl. Um, Baron, Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler work together to take out AJ Styles, and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens go at it. Kevin Owens bounces Sami Zayn's head off the ladder. Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler both hit AJ Styles with the ladder, and then Dolph Ziggler acts like they've worked well together, but Baron Corbin takes a cheap shot at him, and this was pretty much kind of, like I said, a spot fest, so I can't really go over this match move for move. It's very hard in a way. So I'll just kind of go over it. Sami Zayn hit a Blue Thunder Bomb at Dolph Ziggler when he tried to prevent him from getting the ladder. Dolph Ziggler hit a jumping DDT, I believe, on AJ Styles. Other spots in this matchup, other highlights were Sami Zayn hitting a reverse exploder suplex onto Kevin Owens onto the win apron, which he had done in the 2016 Money in the Bank ladder match, but it still looked cool here because we hadn't seen it in a while. Dolph Ziggler going right over, hitting a zigzag on Baron Corbin off the ladder, and he even went right over him before that. AJ Styles hitting a fireman's carry off the apron right onto Kevin Owens, right on the ladder. Kevin Owens hitting a low blow on Sami Zayn. I like the altercation that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens had. Sami Zayn hit a wicked running clothesline right onto Kevin Owens on the outside. Baron Corbin hit a really cool deep six from off the apron right onto Dolph Ziggler. And AJ Styles went for like a phenomenal forearm, like Dolph Ziggler ran up a ladder and tripped AJ Styles. That was kind of like a nice little touch that they did in this match, kind of showing that Dolph Ziggler had the experience in this match. Dolph Ziggler hit a famous onto Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn hit a haluva kick onto not to AJ Styles, Baron Corbin, and then Baron Corbin hit bounced AJ Styles off the announce table, threw him over the announce table, and hit a choke slam right on the ladder. That was really cool. And AJ Styles hit a phenomenal forearm onto Sami Zayn when he was trying to grab the Money in the Bank briefcase. That was really cool. And then there was a spot where AJ Styles went to grab the Money in the Bank briefcase, and Dolph Ziggler pulled the ladder out of the way, and AJ Styles was just left hanging there. He pretty much had to hang on by the the grappling hook that they use for the Money in the Bank, but then AJ Styles just fell face first. That looked pretty brutal, actually. And then Baron Corbin knocks Ziggler out of the match, and Baron Corbin goes to climb the ladder, and Shinsuke Nakamura comes back out, and I might have missed a few spots here and there, but I just mentioned the ones that stuck out to me. And he attacks Baron Corbin. Now, at this point, Baron Corbin could have just easily climbed the ladder and grabbed the briefcase, but I guess he was in shock that Shinsuke Nakamura came out, and he beats the crap out of Baron Corbin. He hits a running knee on him, and then he hits a knee to the chest from the second turnbuckle onto Dolph Ziggler. Hits a reverse exploder on Sami Zayn, and Nakamura just cuts clean in house. He hits a Kinshasa onto Sami Zayn, and then one on the outside, on the outside of the ring onto Kevin Owens, and then he teases like he's gonna climb the ladder. But then we finally get the face off with AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura, which is what everybody wanted to see from this match. And we got it here, and they went at it for maybe about 5 or 7 minutes. And Nakamura hit a sleeper into a reverse exploder, went for the Kinshasa. AJ Styles hit a forearm on him, and then they both climbed the ladder, started brawling to get to the briefcase. But then Baron Corbin tips over the ladder, climbs up, grabs the briefcase, and he became Mr. Money in the Bank. Now, this booking decision in a way made sense, I guess, because Baron Corbin was somebody they were really trying to push, and really none of these other guys really needed to win Money in the Bank, if I look at it. AJ Styles didn't need it because he had already been an established main eventer, and, he could have just easily been put in the WWE title picture without the Money in the Bank briefcase. Dolph Ziggler really would have been meaningless. Kevin Owens was doing his thing with the United States Championship at this time. Sami Zayn would have been nice to win, but there was no way they were going to pull the trigger. And Shinsuke Nakamura was still a little bit too early. He was somebody that you would properly build up to win a world championship, not put a Money in the Bank briefcase on him. So that's just what I think right there. And Baron Corbin, I guess, made sense to win because they had the rocket ship up his ass. They had him win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Had that pretty weird feud with Dolph Ziggler had a good performance in the Rumble match earlier that year, and had a pretty mediocre feud with Dean Ambrose for the IC title. So it made sense, I guess, for Baron Corbin to win. I just personally didn't like it because I wasn't a fan of Baron Corbin. I still am not a fan of Baron Corbin. I think that guy is just a black hole of talent who just has no talent at all when it comes to wrestling abilities, so I wasn't a fan of it. If it was me, I probably would have put it on Kevin Owens. I know he was doing his own thing with the U.S. title, but you still could have made it work. Or just have AJ Styles win it. You didn't really need to have just anybody but Baron Corbin at that point. Or even Dolph Ziggler, because I didn't really want him to win either. But that was just me. Now let's kind of go over where everybody is now. JBL is a part-time commentator now, pretty much. And Tom Phillips and Byron Saxton are in the exact same spots. Tom Phillips is the play-by-play guy for SmackDown, and Byron Saxton's pretty much just the face color commentator on SmackDown. Baron Corbin would go on to fail his Money in the Bank cash-in, losing to Jinder Mahal, I should say, who was the WWE champion, which makes this match really pointless because Baron Corbin failing to win his cash-in made that Money in the Bank briefcase really pointless, and it made this pay-per-view really pointless. At least Carmella succeeded in hers. What else? Then Baron Corbin just kind of floundered for a while. He beat AJ Styles for the United States title. Lost it at Clash of Champions to Dolph Ziggler, and then just really hasn't amounted to nothing. And eventually now he's Constable Corbin on Raw. So Baron Corbin's gone nowhere from this Money in the Bank win, and I'm kind of happy about that. So I can't really be pissed off about it. Other superstars, AJ Styles will go on a few weeks later at the Madison Square Garden live event in 2017 to beat Kevin Owens for the United States Championship. He would lose at a Battleground. We gained it on the SmackDown following, and then I already mentioned who he lost it to. Then he won the WWE Championship, and he's still the WWE Champion to this day. And obviously too, that tease with AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura, ironically enough, Nakamura would go on to win the Royal Rumble. He would challenge AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. He failed to win it at WrestleMania. Then Nakamura turned heel, and they had some pretty good matches with each other, where they had 2 draws at the Greatest Royal Rumble, and then a Backlash, and then at Money in the Bank this year, AJ Styles retained his WWE Championship in a last man standing match against Shinsuke Nakamura. And now AJ Styles is going to do a title defense against Rusev for the WWE Championship. Dolph Ziggler, I kind of already mentioned, he didn't really do anything from this win, from this Money in the Bank match. He just won the U.S. title, and then he did like that stupid walkout angle where nothing came of it, and then was drafted to Raw and teamed up with Drew McIntyre, and now he's the Intercontinental Champion, and Dolph Ziggler is in a much better place from this match than he was before. Kevin Owens had that U.S. titles victories. He formed his alliance with Sami Zayn, and now they're both on Raw, and Kevin Owens is doing actually pretty well for himself in a feud. Sami Zayn, ironically enough, you never would have guessed Sami Zayn would have turned heel a few months later. I'll just say that because I kind of already said now he's out due to injury, but I just think that's kind of funny that he's a heel. And then I already kind of mentioned Shinsuke Nakamura. I should mention that Shinsuke Nakamura a month later probably had the worst match of his career against Baron Corbin at Battleground in 2017, about a month later. So I find that kind of interesting. But that's my review of the men's Money in the Bank ladder match 2017. If I had to rate this match out of 5 stars, I rated 4.5 stars. I still think it's a really good money. I still think it's a great Money in the Bank ladder match. It's probably the best. If you ever go back to watch this specific show itself, it's probably the best match on the show. It really saves the show from being complete crap. So there's that. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. Really nothing I have to say about this else I have to say about this match. Just make sure you guys like, comment, and share this video so people will watch it. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel for more content, or click on the bell so that way every time you upload a video, you guys will get the notifications for it. And make sure you guys do the same thing for my CM Brothers and on the Talkinator channel. That's pretty much it, guys. Talk to you later.